In this video, we are going to learn how to create a professional dynamic sales dashboard in Microsoft Excel. This is the sample dashboard that we are going to create or that we are going to learn in today's tutorial. This professional dynamic sales dashboard contains branch names of the organization along with total units sold, total sales, sales trend by month, units sold trend by month, top 3 and least 3 popular products of the organization in terms of sales value, sales percentage by product. From this dynamic sales dashboard, we can analyze sales of the whole organization. We can analyze different trends. We can even analyze sales of any specific number of branches. So, this is the professional dynamic sales dashboard that we are going to learn or that we are going to discuss in today's tutorial. So let's get started. Here we have the raw sales data of an organization that we are going to use in our tutorial to create professional dynamic sales dashboard. First of all, let's create a copy of this data so that we have original data as a backup. To create copy of this data, let's hold the control key, pick this sheet from here and drop beside. It will instantly create the duplicate sheet. So what we will do, we will convert this raw sales data into table. For that, simply use shortcut key Ctrl plus T. Go for OK as our table already has headers. So let this box be checked. Go for OK. Instantly our data will be converted into table. Now, as a first step to create dynamic sales dashboard, we have to create the pivot tables. To create pivot tables, as we know, we need to go to Insert tab, click on Pivot Table, go for OK, so that we have a new sheet in which we can create pivot tables. The first pivot table that we need to create for total units. As we have a total units sold, we need to create pivot table for total units sold. Simply click on units sold and instantly we have a pivot table in which we have total units sold. Simply copy it, paste it here. The second pivot table we will create for sales value. Check the sales value, uncheck units sold. We have a total sales value. This we have been created to bring the total sales in our dynamic sales dashboard. Now go back to the sheet in which we have pivot tables. Again, paste the pivot table here and this time we will check on branch, uncheck the units sold. Here we have third pivot table in which we have all the branches that we have in our original data. Go back, paste the pivot table here. Now fourth pivot table, we will create the sales by month. So sales date, sales value, remove from here, sales date, remove from here, days. So here we have sales by month. To create the chart in which we have sales trend by month. Now next pivot table we need to create for units sold trend by month. So what we will do, again paste the pivot table here and this time we need to have units sold by month. Simply select on the sales date, remove sales date, remove days. So here we have month, here we have units sold. So we have pivot table in which we have units sold by month. So 5 pivot tables as of now. Again paste it here, the pivot table. This time we need to create pivot table to create the chart for sales percentage by product. So meaning we need to have product and sales, right? So go back, change the pivot table for products and sales, select the product name, remove units sold, select or check on the sales value. So this pivot table we have in which we have product name along with sales value. As we need to bring here percentage of sales, right click, show value as percentage of grand total. So here we have sales percentage by product. Now again, copy this pivot table, paste it here as we need to create pivot table. 2 pivot tables we need to create. First pivot table to get the top 3 products and second pivot table to get the 3 least popular products, right? What we need to bring here? We need to bring here product name, units sold, sales value. Let's arrange it a little bit. I will bring units sold before the sales value. So first pivot table we need to get top 3 products. So we will do sorting. Click on this filter, more sorting option, descending order. sales value, go for OK. So here we have the top 3 products by sales on start of this pivot table. So copy this pivot table, paste it here. So this do sorting, more sorting option, this time ascending order, sales value, go for OK. So 3 least popular products are on top of the pivot table. In total, we have been created 8 pivot tables that we are going to use to create our professional dynamic sales dashboard. So what we will do, we will give names to each of these pivot tables in order to identify from names that which pivot table belongs to what exactly. You can click on first pivot table, for example, go to pivot table analyze. Here you can change the name. As in this pivot table, we have total units sold. So we can give name total units sold. This pivot table we have total sales value. We can change name total sales. Third pivot table we have branches. We can select here, change name here branches. Fourth pivot table we have sales by month. We can give name sales by month. Fifth pivot table we have units sold by month. We can put here units sold by month. Sixth pivot table sales percentage by product. Sales percentage by product. Next pivot table, we have top 3 products here. So let's give name top 3 products. Next pivot table, let's say we give name bottom 3 products. We have been given name to each of this pivot table. Now we need to create a new sheet in which we are going to create our dynamic sales dashboard. Click on the corner, change filling or change color of all the cells. Maybe I will give color light gray. I will change formatting. Maybe I will select column A, D, G, J, M. Go to home tab, go to format. Column width, I will change column width into 1. First row I will select, I will go to format. Row height, will change row height into 10. Now I will go back to the sheet in which we have pivot tables. I can insert the slicer. I will go to insert tab, go to slicer. I will select branch as we need to add branches in the slicer. We have slicer in which we have branches. I will cut slicer from here. I will paste slicer in our sheet in which we need to create the dynamic sales dashboard. I will adjust the slicer a little bit. I will put slicer in column B2. I will go to slicer. I can change height maybe into 8. I will adjust the slicer maybe up to row 31. So here we have all the branches in our slicer. Maybe I will format slicer into this color, this formatting. So now we have our slicer here. Next thing what we need to do, we need to bring here total units sold and total sales value. To bring here total units sold and total sales value, I will use text box. To insert text box, go to insert tab, go to shapes, select the text box. I will insert text box maybe from row 4 till row 6 and maybe up to column H. I will simply copy this. I will arrange a little bit. Here as we need to bring total units sold, I will merge these cells from cell E2 till cell H3. I will merge, I will write here total units sold. I will merge these cells. I will write here total sales. I will align in the middle, will change size maybe 18. I will make it bold. Now I need to bring here total units sold. I will select the text box. In formula bar, I will insert equal sign. I will go to the sheet in which we have pivot tables. We can see that our total sales are in cell A4. I will write here A4. So total units sold are here. Similarly, to bring total sales, we'll select the text box. In formula bar, write the equal sign, go to the sheet in which we have total sales. We can see total sales are in cell C4. We will write here simply C4. We will format total units sold and total sales. Select the text box, align to the center, bold it, size maybe again 18. Now we need to create chart for units sold by month. What we will do, we will go back to the sheet in which we have pivot table. So here we have units sold by month. One thing we need to make sure that we don't have here grand total. I will just right click, remove grand total for all the pivot tables. Remove grand total, remove grand total and remove grand total for all the pivot tables. Now, as we need to create chart for units sold by month, here we have the pivot table in which we have units sold by month. We will select the pivot table, go to insert tab to insert the chart, go to charts section. Maybe I will choose line chart. I will cut it from here and paste in the sheet in which we are going to create our dynamic sales dashboard. I will arrange it a little bit from row 8 till row 21. I will resize it. I will remove legend, remove grid lines, remove the axis. I will hide all the field buttons. Will change the title, units sold by month, format the data series. Go to format data series, change color maybe into green. Marker maybe we can change color into black. Fill color black. We can add the data labels. Right click, add data labels, make data labels bold. Right click, format data labels, put on above. We can change color of heading and axis into black. So our this chart has been formatted. Next we need to add chart for total sales by month. What we need to do, we need to go back to the sheet in which we have pivot tables. Here we have sales by month. We need to select this pivot table. To insert chart, again go to insert tab, go to charts section, and this time maybe we can add column chart. This clustered column chart, we will cut it from here. We will paste into the sheet in which we are going to create dynamic sales dashboard. We can arrange it. Maybe we can put in column N till column U. Maybe we can put it till row 17. We can remove legend. We can remove the grid lines. We can remove this axis. We can hide all these field buttons. We can format this data series. Right click, format data series. We can reduce the gap width a little bit. We can change color maybe into purple. Outline maybe purple as well. We can add the data labels, add data labels. We can format data labels, black color, bold. Right click, format data labels, can change the formatting. Go to custom. Here we can add, if we need to change into K currency, we can change here hash, comma, hash, dot, hash, comma, K. It will change into K currency. Add. So it has been changed. Numbers into K currency. We will change the heading. Total sales by month in K currency. We can format axis into black. We can change heading color into black. So this chart is ready as well. We can adjust this chart as well. Now we have been added the slicer, total units sold, total sales, sales by month, and units sold by month. We can add here top 3 products and 3 least popular products. For that we can add here heading, merge these cells, top 3 products, make it bold, size maybe 18. Here we need to add the table, 4 rows. We need to merge these cells. We will drag it down. Here we can add heading, product, units sold, sales. We can change color. We will copy this table and we will paste it here for 3 least popular products. 3 least popular products. So we need to bring here top 3 products. What we will do, equal sign. We will go to the sheet in which we have pivot tables. So this is the table in which we have top 3 products. So the first product that we have, this is in cell D26. So we will insert here D26. We will simply drag it down, D26. We will copy this formula, we will paste this formula here, and we will change, as we know that total units are in column E. We will change from D26 to E26. We will drag it down. Similarly, we will paste formula under sales. We will paste formula here, as we know that total sales value is in column F. So we will change cell from D26 to F26. We will drag it down. So here we have the top 3 products. Similarly, we will do for the 3 least popular products. As we know, this is the pivot table that we need to use. Here we have cell H26. So what we are going to do, we need to add here equal sign. Go to this sheet, we have H26 cell. We will add here H26. So this is one of the 3 least popular products. We will drag it down. Similarly, we will just copy this formula. We will paste it under units sold, and we know that units are in column I. So we will change cell from H26 to I26. We will drag it down. Similarly, we will paste formula under sales value, and we know that sales value is in column J. We will change cell from H26 to J26. We will drag it down. So here we have two tables in which we have top 3 products and 3 least popular products. Now we need to add the chart in which we have sales percentage by product. For this, simply we need to go to the sheet in which we have pivot tables. This is the pivot table for which we need to create chart, that is sales percentage by product. Go to insert tab to insert chart, go to charts section, go to, maybe you can choose any chart. I would prefer 3D pie chart. I will cut it from here. I will again paste it into the sheet in which we are going to create the dynamic sales dashboard. I will arrange it a little bit. I will remove buttons. I will add data labels. We'll change heading sales percentage by product. Adjust it a little bit. Change color into black. We can arrange a little bit data labels. Change color of data labels into black. Now our dashboard is ready, but we need to make this dashboard dynamic. For that, we need to link this slicer with all of these charts. So what we will do, we will click on the slicer, we will go to the slicer, we will go to the report connections, and here we need to link all the pivot tables. As we know, we need to select sales by month. This is sales by month. Sales percentage by product, this is the chart. This we need to link with the slicer. So sales percentage by product, top 3 products, this is the table. As we know, total sales, as we know, this is total sales. Here we have bottom 3 products, this is bottom 3 products. Unit sold by month, as we know, this is the chart for units by month. Total units sold, as we know, this is total units sold. If we will go for OK, and now this slicer should be linked with all of these tables or this dashboard. So what we will do, let's try. We will select this branch, and you can see we select any branch, the dashboard is working fine. For example, if we select this branch named as the book, we can see these are the top 3 products on this branch in terms of sales value. These are the least 3 popular products in terms of sales value. This is sales percentage by product on this branch. This is the units sold trend over the months. This is sales trend over the months in this branch. This is total sales on this branch, and these are total units sold in this branch. If we want to see all the branches, we can simply select all the branches, and this is the total sales of the organization. That includes sales of all these branches, total units sold. This is units sold trend by month, sales by trend by month, top 3 products, 3 least popular products of the organization, and this is sales percentage by product of the whole organization. So friends, this is the way how we can create a professional and dynamic sales dashboard in Microsoft Excel. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, please don't forget to give thumbs up. Don't forget to share this knowledge with your friends. Thanks for watching. See you in next video. Bye bye.